I grew up in Los Angeles, man. The police out there aren't no joke, Neither are the cops here, Thank God for our law enforcement officers. If you're in law enforcement, people clap for the law enforcement officers, man. I grew up in Los Angeles, and the cops were on us, and one time I'm with my friends, and we used to drink out of high school after football games. I'm not going to lie. I picked up all my friends, and there's a Norwalk sheriff, right? And I'm driving down the street, and the sheriff pulls up right behind me, and I'm all like, don't look back. There's a cop right behind us. And I had that one friend that would always do this. Right? Man. And the cop hits the lights, and he pulls us over. Pull over. Man, so we pull over to the side of the road. And just as soon as I did that, he came back on the loudspeaker. He's all, just kidding. And he takes off. That's true. And I'm all like, did that just happen? We're all looking at each other like, what happened? And my friends are all, let's go. I ain't going to go nowhere. I don't think so, man. I left the car parked right there. It's still there in Norwalk. That was over 30 years ago. I'm not going to take no chances. Another time I was in this place with my buddies, high school football buddies, in a place called Turnbull Canyon. It's kind of like Three Rivers, So we get our Michelobs, because that's what was popular back then, and we park the truck, and we can look out onto the city. And I didn't even get a chance to crack my beer open yet, and a highway patrolman lit us up with all of his lights. Bam! And my friend George, that one friend that I was talking about right now, he takes his beer and he throws it down the hill, And the cop looks at me like I did it, like I look like a troublemaker. I don't know, And he comes up to me and he yells at me and he's all, I saw you throw that beer. Go get it. And I'm all, but officer, he's all, shut your face. Go get that beer. And there I am down the hill searching for this beer bottle that he threw, and I can't find anything. And I finally, grab a bottle, and it's a Budweiser. I think it's a Budweiser. So I crawl back up to the hill, and in the light, yeah, it's a Bud bottle, But it must have been there for a long time because the label was all faded by the sun. So I show it to the cop, and I said, well, here's this one. And he's all, I guess that will replace the one that you threw. Do you know how much it is for littering? And I'm all, I don't know, $400? Right. You know how much it is for trespassing? $250. Right. You know how much it is for open container? $375. Right. What is your dad, a cop? No, sir, but your lights are shining on the sign with all the fines on it. That's a true story. Here's another true story. These are true stories. Did you know that it was a felony to hit a police dog? Did you? I mean, how are you supposed to know it's a police dog, right? You're kicking back in your backyard in your hammock, and this dog comes and takes a chunk out of your thigh. I mean, what does it come out and produce a badge? He's ready, rapping the rim of the raw. How do they pay this thing? Like Scooby Snacks, Another true story. Venice Beach, California. LAPD is serving a search warrant on this elderly woman. And you know what they're looking for, of all things? They're looking for ducks, believe it or not. Quarantine ducks. I guess she wasn't supposed to have them, right? She was supposed to give them up so they can, do away with them and stuff like that. But, they pulled up and they had like a SWAT team out there. I mean, a lot of cops. I couldn't take this serious if I was a cop. And I pulled up to the scene and asked the Sarge, hey, what's going on, Sarge? We're going to serve a search warrant. Orale, all right. Pull up my cuete, because that's Spanish for gun, right? What is it, drugs? No. Prostitutes? No. My Uncle Hector? No, ducks. The heck is that, a gang? It's one of those Korean gangs, right? No, ducks with feathers. But don't let that fool you. I lost my best partner to a duck once. Now he's hooked on quack. I know it's corny. You guys deserve better. You're not going to get it, but you deserve better.